Oh, here we go. Hey, what's going on? Can you guys hear me? Hello. Oh, man, what's going on here? All right, guys, let me just give me a second to just figure things out here. And I think I've got it. Can you guys see? Let me know in the chat if you guys can see me because I am trying to figure out all of this stuff. And things are kind of messed up a little bit here. There you go. Hey, hey, hey. Here we are. What's going on, guys? Can you guys see me? Give me a thumbs up if you guys can see me. Thumbs up, I guess, icon or something like that. Can you guys hear me? How am I sounding? Am I too loud? Am I too quiet? What's going on, you guys? Oh, here we are. Oh man, look at that. The chat is going crazy here. Okay, well, what is going on? drawittoo crew. I am glad to see you guys. I'm glad to hear from you. I am live right now, and it is actually 4:36 in the morning here in Bangkok, Thailand, where I live. Oh, there you go. You guys got the thumbs up. Love it. Love it. Thank you. All right. Allow me to. Now, remember, you guys, to stay positive in the chat. Otherwise, you will get blocked. So make sure you guys, let's all be respectful right now because this is not a really good time for the world, isn't it? Now, before we go through any of that, let's say hi to some people in the chat. So, what's going on, you guys? Wow. Awesome Z, Caden Hebert, Maria Bernal. What's up, guys? Quentin Draws, Valentino Hernandez, Squidly Widley, Nuclear Glue, Galaxy Spikes. What's going on, you guys? I'm glad you guys are here. Now, things are going crazy in the world, like I mentioned, and yeah, so it's 4:30 something, 4:37 now here in Bangkok where I live. I actually just woke up because I couldn't sleep anymore. It's holidays here, so let me give you guys a rundown on what's happening with me, and I'm going to tell you guys what's happening with the channel. Okay, so first of all, oh whoa, you guys, crazy! You guys are going crazy in the chat. So first of all, what's happening with me now? For me, the school system is finished, so I'm done teaching, and the school year is done. We actually finish at the end of February. That's the end of the school year. So we are actually glad to be out of the school. As many of you guys know, I'm a teacher, so I'm done teaching. So when all of this coronavirus stuff, this COVID-19 stuff started happening, it all started happening kind of at the end of teaching. So, it didn't really affect my teaching or the classes that I was teaching. So that was good. And yeah, let me know in the comment section if your school got canceled, if you guys are stuck at home now because, maybe your school got canceled or something like that. Let me know in the comment section if you guys have any interesting things that are happening where you guys are. Yeah, let me know in the comment section too. Where are you guys from anyway? I'm assuming, because you guys are awake, I'm assuming you guys are all in like Europe, North America right now, because here in Asia everyone's asleep. It's still 4 something in the morning, right? Anthony Vigil says you sound tired. I actually just sound like I woke up. I woke up about 30 minutes ago, and I decided, I was gonna make a video today, but I decided since many of you guys are probably home right now, yeah, why don't I just open up the chat and figure out how to live stream. stream again. I'm trying to live stream right now, and the stuff that I was using to live stream, it needed an update. As soon as I tried to go live on my live stream, it says you need to update OBS. So that's kind of the reason for the delay. So I apologize for that. Galaxy Spike says my school is canceled, and I'm sad. I know. It's happening everywhere, you know. The Phase Infinite says my school is canceled for a month and we are in a stay-in place for a few weeks. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I know a lot of you guys are probably glad to not be in class. But I'm sure there are some of you guys who are, you know, a little bit sad that you don't get to hang out with your friends and things like that. TJ says, I'm working on history right now. Break time to watch a cool YouTuber, though. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it, you guys. Awesome Z says, we are stuck in our house. Okay, so some people from Arizona, Illinois. Shalak Patel is from Illinois. Raul Raju said, my school is canceled until the 14th of April in South Africa. What's going on, bro? I have a whole bunch of South African friends, actually. They've been telling me a lot of like really cool South African slang and stuff like that. So very, very lekker. So that's a shout out to my coworkers there from South Africa. Pretty awesome. Anyway, so what's going on with me anyway in terms of where I am now? So what happened was, so when I was on when school finished, I went on a holiday break because we just needed to get away. Bangkok is one of the first ones to have COVID-19, coronavirus. So we got it, this country got it before North America did. And so what happened in North America is pretty much it's been happening here. So since, you know, February, since January, we've all been wearing masks already. And we were told, you know, to keep up our hygiene and things like that. So for the most part, we've been used to it. This is like the third month now where we're very concerned about spreading the disease. So things are not new to us. But as soon as it hit North America, which happened maybe a month or so after, that's when everyone started panicking, when it started hitting Europe, when it started hitting, you know, parts of like all the different parts of the globe. And so here I am in North America, here I am in Asia, watching things unfold in North America, and I'm seeing people just hoarding toilet paper. People are going crazy, like panic shopping, panic buying, and things like that. And it's making me kind of nervous too. I'm glad here in Thailand no one's really panic buying. I went to the grocery store yesterday and they still had toilet paper. They had hand sanitizer, and everyone's pretty calm. No one's really rushing or anything like that. So I'm glad that that's what's happening here. I feel, and because I live here, I am from Canada, by the way. Because I live in Thailand, we have the option of, like, the potential option to possibly go back to where we came from. Like Canada, they mentioned that they were going to close their borders. They were going to limit the amount of flights, international flights, things like that. And a lot of places are closing their borders as well. I know here in Thailand, they have limited flights coming out and coming in now. So we sort of exercised this idea of whether we were going to go back or we were going to stay, and we decided that we were going to stay here in Thailand for a bit. So there you go. And well, which is fine, and we feel a little bit comfortable with that decision because, one, we have lots of toilet paper here. No one's panicking as much as North America. And I think we're okay. I think we'll be better here, to be honest with you. I think healthcare is good here. And I know that this is probably, you guys are probably not here to listen to me talk about toilet paper. But this is kind of crazy. Anyway. Yeah, so what's going on, you guys? You're glitching out. Some people are saying, or the Beast fam is saying. I apologize for that. I don't know if there's anything that I can say. It says my stream is pretty good. Okay, I'm just checking on things here. What's going on, you guys? All right, so let's hit up the chat. The chat is going crazy right now. It's hard to keep up. Oh, Jared Martins is also from South Africa. What's going on? Of Cape Town is one of my favorite places that I want to go visit. I haven't gotten a chance to go to Africa yet. Yeah, Yvette Korea says wear masks doesn't help, and you're right. Masks do not help really, but it sort of gives people the it gives them a little bit more confidence, I think. The masks, we've been using masks ever since January because the air has been terrible here in Thailand anyway. So everyone wears masks here, and if you don't wear a mask, you're one of the odd ones out. Yeah. So let me just check. It says you guys are mentioning that I'm glitching a lot, and I'm trying my best to. Apologize, guys. What's going on, you guys? Jamie Rubio, what's going on? Anyway, so coronavirus. I hope you guys don't have it. Where it is right now, where I live, the hospital closest to us, there is 2 cases of coronavirus in that hospital, so it is pretty close to where I live. And in 2 weeks, I need to go to the hospital for a flu shot. So, yeah, so things are a little bit hitting close to home, and things are a little bit crazy right now. So, we just got back from traveling. We went to the beach. We got away from the city for a while, and we got here, and we're kind of bunkering up. We're staying here for a bit. So I will have some videos for you guys coming up soon, and you guys might see my daughter because she doesn't have any school anymore. So you guys might see her in the background because she is home and she likes hanging out in my office here. And yeah, so you guys will probably see her in the background of my videos. Anyway, will I do another tutorial, says Oreo S. Yes, I will. I will make another tutorial, and since you guys are here right now, I can let you guys know that the next tutorial I'm going to do is going to be from The Witcher. I'm going to do Geralt. And yeah, let me guys know if you guys have other tutorials, other characters that you want me to draw. Now keep in mind, however, that the characters I like to draw the ones that are a little bit more mainstream, a little bit more current, that are, you know, more popular, I guess, right now. Yeah, so yeah, let me know which characters you would like me to draw. Squidly Widley says, love your background. Thank you. This is do you guys want to see what my background kind of is? I'm kind of going all over the place here. Let me just grab my webcam a little bit and see if I can go a little bit. There you go. So over there I've got action figures, and I don't know if you guys are aware that I am an action figure collector. I collect a lot of Marvel Legends. I have some in this shelf right here. So these guys are all my action figures. And if you guys want to know more about my action figure collection, I actually have let me put this back here. I have my second channel, which I kind of dedicated my action figure collection on. Now how do I get this centered? There you go. Is that all right? Yeah, so I did talk about my action figure collection in my on my second channel, which you can check out if you guys go to any of my videos. You can find the link to my second channel in the description. Anyway, so let's see. I'm gonna scroll up the chat here. Draw Clone Wars characters, Star Wars, Spawn. Spawn's a good one. Spawn was just in the Mortal Kombat, the newest Mortal Kombat game. So Spawn would be a good, you know what? Let me grab a pencil and some paper. Let me write down these ideas. You guys got some good ideas. Okay, Spawn, more Star Wars. All right, Caden Hebert, here's your shout out. What's going on, buddy? Thomas Brock, I have been drawing for almost 33 years. I'm proud to say you have taught this old man a thing or two. Love your vids, keep them rolling. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. I know that this channel isn't just for kids. There's been, you know, like the whole YouTube adpocalypse thing that was happening before 2020 was happening. It was a little bit hard for us, but I'm glad that I'm still here, and I'm glad that I was able to help you. Luke Skywalker, yeah, I haven't done a young Luke yet. Kobe Bryant. Now there's the thing, you guys, I kind of limited my the characters that I draw here to be fictional characters, so I don't really draw real actual people. Let's see, let's keep going here. Clone Wars, The Office, Venom, more WWE. That's a huge one. There's so many like franchises. There are so many things out there that I haven't even touched up on. Like I want to do more WWE characters. I know they're really really popular. There's so many other like Power Rangers I haven't really drawn much of. I know a lot of people are like are fans of Power Rangers. I'm a fan of Power Rangers. And let's see, more Fortnite for sure. Far Cry 5, yeah. Can you draw BB-8? I've drawn BB-8 already. Gore the God Butcher, Stranger Things, The Office. Do you guys want a tutorial on how to draw Dwight from The Office? Mortal Kombat characters, yeah. Mortal Kombat characters. Ninja Turtles, that's another thing I didn't really do tutorials on. So Ninja Turtles. Nice. More anime. Let me know what kind of anime you guys want me to draw, because there's like tons out there, and I don't have time to watch TV anymore. So let me know which anime is popular right now, because I've been out of the loop for a while. Seven Deadly Sins, Demon Slayer, Jotaro Kujo or Giorno Giovanna. I'm gonna have to like look at these ones. I haven't even heard of them. So just allow me to write them down. No guarantees, guys. If I write these down, there's no guarantees that I can get to them. But you know, I'm gonna try my best, right? Voldemort. Yeah, there's more Harry Potter stuff. There you go. Shazam. Excuse me. See, I'm touching my face. You're supposed to try to avoid touching your face and try to keep hygienic as possible. But you know, I just can't. I didn't realize how much I touched my face until they told me not to touch my face. It's been crazy. More Pokemon, more Dragon Ball Z, Street Fighter. Street Fighter is a good one. Burt Ward Robin, that's a good one. Dr. Stone, General Grievous, Attack on Titan. Yeah, I want to do more Attack on Titan stuff. Mulan, Transformers. Oh, the G1 Transformers I haven't done really. Like, Optimus from the cartoons. That's what I'm talking about. Transformers, the movies. The problem with doing Transformers movie characters is that they're so complicated. Like, if you look at all the detail in the robots in Transformers, it's just so hard to try to draw all of that within like a small time frame of a YouTube video. So I try to avoid Transformers movies. Although, what's funny is that I met a whole bunch of people that worked on the Transformers movies, including the producers of the Transformers movies. I met them in person, and they're some of the best people that I've met. Roblox, yeah. Batman, Candyman, Naruto, Palpatine, Chapter 2, DC Titans. Whoa, it's going so fast. Hang on. Hang on. Yeah. Anyway, just keep it in the chat, and I'm going to try to read the chat as much as possible. Anyway, so let me tell you guys what's going on with this channel right now. I am making videos, so don't worry about that. I'm not sick yet, so I'm going to continue making videos. I have a little bit more downtime. We have to stay at home anyway, so I'm going to try to pump more content as much as possible. Okay, so something's wrong with the streaming. I apologize, you guys. Not sure if there's anything I can do. The Wi-Fi is good, Wi-Fi is strong, but for some reason the live stream isn't very good. I apologize for that, you guys. I thought things would be really good right now, but I don't know. Five Nights at Freddy's, there's another one. Five Nights that I haven't really done. Anyway, so yeah. Oh yeah, if you guys want to know more about like Black Widow, when are those tutorials coming? I'll try to have them as soon as possible. Now I know that the Black Widow movie is postponed, so that makes me sad. A lot of movies are postponed now because of the coronavirus stuff. And yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to wait until Black Widow is actually released, and then I'll make Black Widow tutorials, you guys. So, wait till the Black Widow movie comes out, and then I'll do Black Widow movies. There's a ton of characters there that I would like to see. Baby Sonic. I actually, what's funny is I haven't seen Sonic the Hedgehog yet. Nor have I seen Birds of Prey. The last tutorial that I did was of Harley Quinn from Birds of Prey, but I haven't even seen Birds of Prey yet. Walking Dead. It's a good one. Yes. Anyway, so that's it for now, you guys. Now I'm going to take this time to let you guys ask me any question, and do your best, I guess, to do your best to ask me a question that is not can you draw this, can you draw that. So I'm going to choose from the chat. I'm going to pick some questions from the chat to answer for you guys, and that way you guys get to know me a little bit more. I'm going to try to do more of these live streams because, everyone's stuck at home, so we'll see. But then again, I'm going to try to do live streams in the morning, and I'm going to try to do live streams at night as well, so I can get people from all over the world. So if you guys have any questions for me, I would love to hear them, and I'm more than happy to answer. I don't really have anything else much planned for this chat other than to just chat with you guys anyway. Yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions. Nuclear Glue, give me a shout out. Hey, here's your shout out. What's going on? Kumaravel Shan, here's your shout out. Hamid Sabed. Raul Raju says, how old are you? I'm not going to tell you guys my actual age, but I am between 30 and 40. So there's that. All right, so more questions. What grade in school do you teach? Oreo S asked. I teach 5th grade and 6th grade, and then this coming year I'm going to be teaching 7th grade and 8th grade, and I'm teaching English. I taught science before, so English teacher, science teacher, that's what I am. Not an art teacher, surprisingly. More questions. What teacher are you for? I'm an English teacher here in Bangkok. I'm not going to tell you guys what school I'm from because that's just to, put my private life a little private still. Valentino Hernandez says, how old are you and where are you from? I am from Canada, from a city called Winnipeg. That's where I'm from. But originally I am from the Philippines. So a lot of people are asking, are you Thai? Are you Filipino? Are you Indonesian? I'm actually Filipino. I am from the Philippines and I was born there. Yeah. Questions. How did you start an awesome channel? Says Awesome Z. Well, when I first started, there weren't a lot of viewers. The first couple of videos that I made were just speed drawing. It's just me wanting to draw a character, so I just put a camera above what I was drawing, and then I just started drawing. And yeah, so if you guys look back to my very first videos, it's just me drawing. When I got comfortable with speaking on camera, that's when I started speaking on camera. And if you guys look at my old videos, you'll see that it was terrible. They're terrible quality, what I was told back then was, in order to have more viewers, you got to make sure that your videos are short, because nobody wants to watch really long videos. So that's what I did. What I ended up doing was I kind of sped it up. So my older videos were sped up a lot, and you guys will notice that. Nathan John says, what's your favorite Marvel characters? My favorite Marvel characters are from Marvel. I like The Thing and Silver Surfer. And you guys can actually see, they're hard to make out, but that right there is The Thing, and that's Silver Surfer right there. They're kind of hanging out by my YouTube. That's my YouTube button, play button, right there. Yeah, so those are my two favorite characters, Silver Surfer and The Thing. From DC, my favorite character is Nightwing, by the way. Do you have Khalid Walid says, do you have kids? Yes, I have one daughter. George Floria says, what inspires you to draw? Okay, so I love comics. Comics is what inspires me to draw, comic books. And as you guys can see, like right here, all of these things are just like comic book characters. I'm a huge fan of comic books. When I was growing up in the Philippines, that's actually how I learned how to read English, was by reading comic books. So yeah, that's how I learned how to read. And that's how I learned how to, read in English, speak English. So comics actually helped me to learn how to speak English. Do you play, DBW19 says, do you play video games? I do not. I actually don't have time. If you count mobile gaming as video games, I do play a couple. I play. I play a couple. Plague Inc. Johnny Trigger. Those are some of the games that I play. Yeah, I don't really play video games very much. Now, what is your favorite Star Wars character and why? It's a good one. I actually don't know if I have a favorite Star Wars character. This is from Eddie. Eddie, I don't know. I guess I just like the original characters like Luke, Han, and Leia from the original trilogy. I think those are the three characters I love the most. George Floria says, when did you start to draw? I've been drawing since I was little. But, I never went to school to learn how to draw. So all of this stuff is self-taught. And just inspired by artists that I love. And just seeing their work is what inspires me. Phase Infinite says, I got a question for you. Is it possible the US and China will go to war? Phase Infinite, I don't think they will, because there's just too much business that needs to happen. Like, China relies on America for things, and America relies on China for a lot of things. So if they go to war, expect, if China and America go to war, it's not going to be good for anybody. Like, for example, things that are cheap now, they're made cheaply, and a lot of this stuff is made in China. So if America goes to war in China, you won't have access to, or buying those things will be a lot more difficult, and so things might rise in costs. So be careful for those things. Let me scroll down now. Alan Ross says, can heat kill the virus? I don't think so. It probably could if it's super, super hot, but I don't think like outside heat will actually kill the virus, to be honest with you. Valentina Hernandez, can I have a shout out? Nuclear Glue, talk about your relationship with the Star Wars franchise. Oh, okay. Well, Star Wars was never a thing that I grew up on. Star Wars isn't huge in China. Not when I was growing up. Or, sorry, China. I'm not from China. What am I talking about? Star Wars is not huge in Asia. So, Star Wars wasn't a thing that I watched in the theaters. Star Wars was something that I started watching when I was a lot older. But, when you start watching the movies, you get invested in the characters, because they're amazing characters, well-written characters. They have like really good story arcs and things like that. And so, I watched every single Star Wars movie to date. And ever since, I guess, the clone... ever since maybe the Phantom Menace, I started watching them. No, not the Phantom Menace. It was episode 6 that I started watching on. I started watching all the Star Wars in theaters. Wow, I'm stuttering. I apologize. Star Wars. I love Star Wars. I didn't grow up on them, but I grew to love them. It's Kasky408. What's your current plans with your channel? Now, there's the thing, you guys. My channel has sort of become second to my actual career. Before that, like back then, I was trying to make my channel be my full-time job. But I realized, because of Adpocalypse, because of all these things that YouTube is implementing, I found that YouTube income, the money that you make on YouTube, is very inconsistent, and it's not the kind of thing that I want to rely on to continually, you know, being my source of income. So I'm trying to, so YouTube has sort of become my secondary income, whereas teaching has become my primary job. So, yeah, that's sort of my current plan with the channel. Is it's secondary right now, and I do my best to try to make as content as consistently as possible. But then there are sometimes, you know, times in my life when I have to focus more on my teaching, or I have to, you know, I have to do something. I have to cut back on YouTube videos just so I can manage my life a little bit more, because I did. If you guys look back on like videos from last year and the year before, I did suffer from YouTube burnout, and it's just the constant stream of making content, making content for you guys consistently just made me so tired. And it actually, there was a point where I disliked drawing because I was doing it so much, and I was doing characters that I wasn't loving doing characters, doing some characters. I didn't enjoy it. So yeah, so I had to take a break from it for a bit. Anyway, yeah. Have you watched The Office? Yes, I have watched it, but not completely. I'm assuming you mean the American Office. Yeah. Peroxide 67. Have you heard of Slapstick? Yes, I have. I have heard of Slapstick from the Marvel universe. He's an old character, and I know the last I heard of Slapstick, he was impersonating Deadpool in the Mercs for Money. So yeah, I've heard of Slapstick before. Death Ain't Bad says, will you upload new tutorials? Yes, I will. Jacob Brubacher says, do you like the movie Shazam? Yes, I did. I enjoyed it very much. Draw Brightburn. Kumara Velshan, where in Bangkok do you live? I'm gonna keep that a little bit private, you guys. Let's just say I live in Bangkok, okay? Paper Wings asks, what is my first job? My first job that I got was at a convenience store. So I was a convenience store clerk in Canada. And then my second job was at a gas station. So I was a gas station attendant, pumping gas in people's cars. That's what I did. Yeah, so that was my first and second jobs. Let's see. Yife et Alice, do you have an idol? If you have, who is it? If you guys want to know who my artistic idols are, whose art I'm inspired by, I urge you guys to go to the website drawittoo.com, my website, and look at the FAQ, frequently asked questions there. Let me see now. And if you guys go there, you guys will see like my frequently asked questions are there, and I've answered a lot of them because I do get a lot of the same questions repeatedly. So yeah. Khaled Walid asks, does your daughter draw? Yes, she does. And I have a pile of art from my daughter that I like to keep around with me. Sometimes she likes to trace some of my artwork, so this is what she did. She traced over my art. But yeah, I keep a collection of my daughter's art here. This is her messing around with watercolor. She's 7 now, but when she did this, I think she was like 5 years old. So I'm definitely encouraging my daughter to draw. Jaden Lee, shout out. Anne-Marie Gerlin, how are you, bro? I am doing fine. Just a little bit sleepy still because I just woke up. Yeah, so anyway, I think we'll do a couple more questions. We're gonna end it there, and then we'll see. I'm gonna try to get a video for you guys this coming, like, tomorrow, I guess. Okay, so more questions. Kumara Velshan asks, what grade are you in? I am not in any grade. I'm actually too old to be in a grade, but I do teach. I teach, let's say I teach grade 5, grade 6, grade 7, and grade 8. You can call me Jeff. Hey, Jeff. That's Yifayet Alice. Sandro Rafael, do you like Ronaldo? You know what, to be honest with you, I don't watch soccer or football very much. I do know enough of it. Ronaldo's cool, but I think I like Messi a little bit better, so don't at me. Yeah. Caden Hebert says, what equipment do I need to become a YouTuber? You know what? All you need is a good camera with a good microphone. If you have those two things, then you are ready to be a YouTuber, really. What's more important than equipment in being a YouTuber is having good ideas to make videos of. Because if you make videos that no one's going to watch, then it doesn't matter if you have like the best camera equipment. You know what I mean? So try to think of creating content, creating YouTube content that people are actually interested in. And all right, you guys, I apologize for that. I'm trying to we got disconnected there for a little bit, and I apologize. Anyway, I think, you know what, having said all of that, you guys, I'm not sure what's wrong with the internet connection, but I think there is something wrong with it. I'm gonna end it there, you guys. Thanks for chatting with me. I'm going to do a lot more live streams, I think, the next couple of weeks, because everyone's gonna be stuck at home because of the coronavirus problem that the world is having. But anyway, it was good to chat with you guys. I will catch you in the next one. Take care.